falls over the crowd. Greetings, good morning, welcome. My name is Don Brzezinski. I'm the Senior Vice President of Institutional Advancement here at Southern New Hampshire University, and my role is to start off this event this morning and to welcome all of you here today. I'd especially like to, I'd be remiss if I didn't also offer an acknowledgement to the presence of one of our Board of Trustees and former recipient of our Alumni Hall of Fame, Ed Wallach. Ed, good morning, welcome. So, as you see on the T-shirts, on the handouts, on the logos of this weekend's event, we're celebrating the past and embracing the future. And when I think about that, pardon me, I want to reflect a little bit on some words I'll take from former President Dick Gustafson, for whom this building is named, when he was once asked, how to distinguish between a for-profit organization and a non-for-profit, and I thought his answer to that was brilliant and simple and right on spot, which is that if you're a private organization, your shareholders, the people to whom you're beholding, are those that literally own it. Whether if it's a public traded firm, it's in stock. If it's private equity, it's those who have put money into it. But it's not the customer base per se. Those are the people to whom the organization is beholding. And in a non-for-profit, it's those people to whom you serve. So when you think about who Southern New Hampshire University is and what we're about as a nonprofit, it's to our students and to our past students, our alumni. Many of you are here in this room today. So that is, when we celebrate the past, we're celebrating those former students, the alumni that have made this place what it is today. And when we embrace the future, it's for the exciting things that we have planned for our students and also for the alumni who are volunteering and supporting and rooting for us all along the way. That's what we're all about. That's what this is all about, and none of this would be possible without any of that. So from SNHU's leadership, thank you to everyone in this room and to all of the folks that have made and will make this possible as we go forward. Some very quick milestones for you. Southern New Hampshire University has some very humble roots, as you know. We started out as a small fledgling school of accountancy and secretarial school above a grocery store. We now have 130,000 students strong. Here on campus, within the last few years, we've had the audacity to launch our own engineering program. Within the School of Arts and Science, they have grown a game and design program that doesn't just have companies from the, the game and design industry wanting to engage themselves and hire our students, but also from the likes of companies like BAE, Raytheon, Fidelity, Wayfair, et cetera. The School of Education has a leadership role in competency-based education, especially here in New Hampshire. And even in our School of Business, they've just connected with a company called Connections, formerly PC Connections, that is sponsoring a sales immersion lab, the first of its kind in this area. We're challenging the boundaries of higher ed in our credentials and the degree offerings, ranging from traditional on-campus to the largest private online program in the United States, to providing education to refugees across the globe, to challenging the very operational model upon which higher ed has rested for more than a century. In the words of a person who ran the accreditation team a couple of years ago, whether it's on campus, online, or around the globe, the sun does not set on Southern New Hampshire University, and that is quite literally true. Not bad for a little school that started out over a grocery store. And again, all of this was built on the work, relationships, successes, and support of an ever-expanding alumni body. So thanks to you and congratulations to you for all that Southern New Hampshire University has become. So with that, we are here this morning to offer a very special celebration for 4 very special alumni who have given so much of themselves back to Southern New Hampshire University. And to do that is Tim Girardi. So Tim, off to you.
Thank you, Don. Thank you, everybody, and welcome. Really glad that you're all able to join us this morning as we kick off a great day of events for the SNHU community. This weekend celebrates alumni, students, faculty, staff, families, and friends of Southern New Hampshire University. As president of the Alumni Association, I am proud of the active role that alumni have played throughout the year to support student success and each other. Thank you to many who have volunteered with students, supported scholarships for our students, and been advocates for your alma mater. Together, we make SNHU the best global community possible with more than 125,000 alumni, as Don mentioned, 130,000 learners around the world. SNHU homecoming events are happening or have happened in Southern California, Dallas-Fort Worth area, Phoenix, Atlanta, Hartford, Boston, and wherever 2 or more SNHU community members are gathered. Over 150 SNHU community members downloaded race bibs and ran or walked their own 5K from as far away as Saudi Arabia to South Texas. And today, in addition to the live stream of this community celebration, folks will have the opportunity to participate in a virtual scavenger hunt of the campus to learn more about the special SNHU community members who have invested in our community and have allowed us to name these buildings to honor their legacy. The SNHU community is really everywhere. Yesterday, more than 100 golfers, I happen to be one of them, played in our annual Alumni Family and Friends Golf Tournament to benefit the Alumni Leadership Scholarship. I am particularly proud of the hundreds who have continued to support this scholarship fund. This was launched by the Alumni Board of Directors in the summer of 2017 and is now an endowed scholarship to support emerging student leaders both on campus and online. Before I recognize this year's award recipients, I would like to ask everyone join me in celebrating the members of the class of 1969 who have gathered with us for their 50th class reunion. They are graduates from a time when this beautiful campus was a collection of ideas and plans. Yet, they have the same deep sense of pride that we all share today. Amelia Hutchins, Chuck DeSalt, Alan Peralt, and Dennis Teresi. Every year, the Alumni Association recognizes alumni or members of the SNHU community for their contributions. With the exceptional work of our media services team, we are able to have all recipients participate from both near and far. I'd like to get started with the Young Alumni Award. This was established in 2000 and is designed to recognize younger alumni who graduated not more than 5 years ago and have demonstrated leadership and support to the Alumni Association and to Southern New Hampshire University. Our first award recipient participating via live stream on the screens behind me Absolutely. Barbary, can you hear us? Okay. Okay. So we'll come back and we'll get Barbary to comment on her award in a couple of minutes here. So I'd like to move forward with the Distinguished Service Award. This can be given to an alumnus, alumna, faculty, staff, or friend of the university for leadership, dedication, and loyal service to the university and its objectives. The alumnus or alumna must have graduated 6 or more years ago to be considered for this award. We are pleased to honor this year 2 recipients. The first, Dr. Heather Lorenz, received Heather received her MBA from SNHU in 1998 and currently serves as Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Students for University College. As Heather's nominee writes, President Paul LeBlanc recently shared in a Global Campus Town Hall presentation, "We go where the students need us." This could not have been more true of the work I have seen Heather demonstrate on behalf of SNHU students over the years. Heather pivoted from a corporate career to return to higher education and serve as a SNHU residence director. She has gone on to serve in leadership roles as a director of campus programming and leadership to build the Community Standards Department, and now serves as Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Students. She has always been sought as a key partner in university projects for the way that she positively approaches problem solving and engages colleagues in a fun and collaborative way. She dreams big and has helped bring student programs and services such as the senior trip to Disney, spring break trips abroad, local bus passes, a fair conduct process, and more. In her student affairs leadership role, she has supported the growth of much needed services, including diversity programs, public safety, athletic facilities, residence life demolition and construction, a women's center, and accessibility programs. Our students are received in a more welcoming, supportive, and inclusive community experience because of Heather's passion and dedication. In turn, our campus alumni graduate into the world as stronger leaders and global citizens. Ask any alum who was involved in campus, and the one person they always ask about is Heather Lorenz. Her impact can be felt far beyond the grounds of Manchester. Please help me in thanking Heather Lorenz for her distinguished service to Southern New Hampshire University.
Can I take this out of here? I'm not much of a podium kind of person. Thank you so much for this honor. It's really exciting to be here. And for sure, I've graduated more than 6 years ago. I graduated here in 1998 and have had just an unbelievable privilege to be able to serve our students for that long. It's amazing for the alumni that don't get to come back here often. It definitely looks like a different place. But the thing that has kept me so excited about the work that I do is that we have not changed who we are. We have been laser focused on student support, incredible education, and student success, regardless of the way that we provide the learning and the education, that it really makes me proud to be here. We see our students' lives transformed on a daily basis through, on campus through clubs and organizations, research, leadership development, athletics, intramurals, community service. There are just so many things that our students are doing, and it truly is an honor and a privilege to watch them transform and to see the alumni come back to our campus and to celebrate all the success. It's all about you as well. So we thank you for coming back to our campus today. Welcome home. Have a great day.
Thank you, Heather. Our next Distinguished Service Award recipient is Wade Philbrick, class of 1985. His nominees share, Wade has been a loyal donor and advocate for his alma mater for many years. He has been particularly critical to our launching of regional SNHU communities since 2015 in the Southern California region. His commitment, enthusiasm, and willingness to lead and organize others to mobilize SNHU pride on the West Coast has required creativity, persistence, patience, and time. He has rallied a small core of leadership who have led meetups, service projects, SNHU involvement in pride parades, networking receptions, volunteer events, with career and mentor opportunities with community partner school, Da Vinci schools, and more. In 2018, Wade served as alumni speaker for the West Coast celebration of all new graduates and their families. His advocacy for a more national presence and opportunity for regional engagement has really helped build our models for other communities to follow. Wade consistently exudes an infectious level of passion for his alma mater and brings that enthusiasm into every community building effort he has led. In his capacity as an SNHU community leader, Wade has sought out opportunities for other members of the community to get involved and is consistently looking for ways to meet people where they are at. In regards to the event planning and management process, Wade has a keen understanding of the scope and diversity of the SNHU community in Southern California and is always looking for different ways that members of the community can get involved. Aside from his volunteer work with SNHU, Wade is also a tireless advocate for the LGBTQA community and works to integrate inclusive programming and opportunities through his work at Coca-Cola as well as his volunteer activities. Please join me in congratulating and thanking Wade on behalf of the SNHU community.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tim. Oh, good morning. It is such an honor to receive this award. Thank you very much. And I will tell you that when I flew out here from LA, I did put my whole speech on my phone and I had it all, it was great. I had it block by block. If you touch the little thing that looks like a garbage can, it goes away. So now I have to remember what I wrote, which I believe that I can. I want to start really by thanking my mom as well. My mom is here today and I really appreciate her taking the time to come see this. She sent me off to school here in 1981, and who would have thought now, Mom, 2019, it would be. And the school does look great. I agree, there's so many changes, they're wonderful. But I do want to thank you for this award. Some of the work that we've been doing in Southern California is around trying to grow a strong alumni chapter. And when you think about strong alumni chapters, being in Southern California, I think of USC or UCLA. What do they have that drives such a strong community of alumni? Well, a lot of it is a football team or strong athletics or strong academics or something that ties them all together. They have an on-campus experience. Now, how do you do that with a group of folks that are graduates from SNU but went through the online program, have no connection to the school, have never met their classmates, have never met their teachers, and now you're trying to drive that strong bond of an alumni chapter in an area where folks don't feel that connection? Well, what we're doing is we're doing it one graduate at a time. We try to vary our events around Southern California. If you think about how vast it is, 30 miles can be a 3-hour drive, right? So you have challenges just inherently built into Southern California. So we try to vary where we have events and what we do. We'll do karaoke, we'll do bowling, we do a lot of community events, hoping to drive someone's passion or someone's interest to get them to show up. And we're starting to have success. So one by one, we're building that community in Southern California so that folks are interested. And I will tell you this, I have met a lot of graduates from the online program, and these are proud graduates of SNU. They really value the college, they value the support that they've received. That university pride is there. So now we just have to find a way to harness that pride and get them actively involved on an ongoing basis with our alumni chapter. And we're going to do that. And then what we're going to do is make Southern California a learning lab. And we're going to take those learnings and we're going to drive them across the rest of the United States, because this is a doable thing. So as SNU changes the way it blazes trails, and as it changes the way that students absorb their education and receive their education, we've also got to change the model for how alumni chapters operate as well. And let me give you a reason to believe. Tim mentioned that I work for the Coca-Cola Company. This past June, I just finished my 25-year anniversary with Coke. And I think back, I wasn't there, but I think back to 1886 when Coca-Cola was created by a pharmacist. Coca-Cola started selling one drink at a time. One. By the 1890s, they were up to 8 servings a day. Today, they are at 2 billion servings a day globally. Now, that's quite a lofty goal for us. But the point is, you start by getting them one by one, and then once you start building that momentum, you started building that chapter for alumni. And we're going to do it in Southern California. Thank you so much for this award. This means you believe in me, you believe in us, you believe in SoCal. Thank you very much. Great to be here.
We're good for Barbary? Okay. Okay, so now we are going to go back to the Young Alumni Award. Again, just to refresh, it was established back in 2000 and designed to recognize younger alum who graduated not more than 5 years ago and demonstrated leadership and support to the Alumni Association and to Southern New Hampshire University. This year's Young Alumni Award recipient is Barbary Streibel. She is a 2016 alumna of the Graduate Program in Communications. Barbary was and still continues to be a fantastic, engaged alumna. While she lives in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, far from most in-person opportunities to engage with SNHU, she has taken initiative to leverage the virtual ways to engage and build community, from hosting webinars about working remotely to participating in any virtual opportunities with SNHU, often commenting, encouraging others to be involved. Leading virtual service projects for the Global Days of Service, she is a frequent social media contributor and influencer and consistently enthusiastic supporter of all that is SNHU. And with that, Barbary, congratulations on your award. Please, everyone, welcome. Please allow me welcoming Barbary.
Thank you so much for this award, and I'm really happy to be able to join here virtually as well. And thanks so much for the award. It did arrive. Thank you. And it's an honor to receive this award, and I'm really happy to be able to give back to this new community any way I can. And I'd like to thank SNHU for all of their help and time in working to create these opportunities as well, to being creative and innovative in thinking of ways to engage with alumni who are located many different geographic areas. And I've really enjoyed being part of that, and I look forward to continue being part of that in any way I can. And it's just been really great to give back to such events as the Global Days of Service, and to present and share some of my knowledge through the webinars for working from home. So it's just been really an honor, and I've really enjoyed it every step of the way. So thanks so much for this award. I really appreciate it, and I'm really happy to be part of the SNHU alumni community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Barbary. Our last award this morning is our Hall of Fame Award. This award was created in 1991 to recognize an alumnus or alumna who graduated 10 or more years ago and has made outstanding contributions to his or her profession, community, and to Southern New Hampshire University. This year's recipient is Laurie Shandler, who received her MBA in 1989 and is a former trustee. Laurie's engagement with SNHU goes back to her time as a graduate student, eventually serving as a trustee, mentor to students, and was instrumental in helping SNHU become host to the Center for Women's Business Advancement. Recently, through her deep commitment to service and student learning, she and her husband Clark made a generous gift to support the Chandler Center. formerly the Center for Community Service Learning. Laurie recently retired from her role as partner and managing director of Vigilant Capital Management, an SEC registered investment advisor. At Vigilant, Laurie created comprehensive, personalized wealth strategies for addressing a full range of financial disciplines, including investment management, trust services, estate, retirement, charitable, and tax planning. Prior to joining Vigilant, she spent 18 years at Fleet Boston Financial, where she served as a senior vice president in the private clients group. Laurie is a certified financial planner, a graduate of the Cannon Financial Institute for Trust, Estate, and Financial Planning. She served as a trustee of the Crotched Mountain Foundation, board member of the Northern New England Financial Planning Association, past chair and commissioner of the New Hampshire Commission on the Status of Women, past chair and member of the Estate Planning Council of New Hampshire, founding board member of the Women's Business Center, and past chair and current advisory board member of Families First of the Greater Seacoast area. A graduate of the 2006 Leadership New Hampshire program, chair of the 2004 New Hampshire Women and Money Conference sponsored by the NH State Treasurer and the Commission on the Status of Women, and recipient of the 2002 Small Business Administration's Women in Business Advocate of the Year Award. Currently, she serves as treasurer on the National Board of the Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation, and she is a double lung transplant recipient and advocates for resources to research, educate, and support individuals, families, and the public about these issues supported by the foundation. There is no doubt that Laurie's legacy is service to others, her community, and profession. We are so proud to have her as an alumna leader of the Southern New Hampshire University community and inspiration to our students. The Alumni Association is proud to honor Laurie as this year's Hall of Fame award recipient. Laurie is unable to be here today due to travel plans. However, at the Board of Trustee retreat earlier this month, we were able to recognize her and have a short clip to share with you today.
I am humbled and overwhelmed by this. This recognition is significant, and thank you. But I have to say, it's easy to give back when all that you've received is what got you to where you are. And this university has not only given me my education, but it's given me my values. And what's most impressive is the team. I adore Paul. Don't tell him that. And the rest of the executive management team, Patty and others. But it's the board, it's the trustees, and it's the staff, and it's all the people that make up what we're doing and why we're so successful. That's impressive. And as an alum, how else do you show how proud you are than to give back? So it is, my husband and I, our pleasure to do what we can. So thank you.
On behalf of the Alumni Board of Directors, thank you so much for joining us at Homecoming and for all you bring to the SNHU community throughout the year. We look forward to the many ways we will continue to grow and show our pride in Southern New Hampshire University. With that, I would like to introduce Student Government President Charlotte Webb for remarks.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Webb, and I'm a senior in the Bradley Honors Program here at Southern New Hampshire University. I am honored to serve as both the Student Government Association president as well as a sales intern for a call center that's being piloted in Webster Hall. I wanted to begin by extending a warm welcome to the students, faculty, and alumni who are here with us today. We are all here today because SNHU has had a strong impact on our lives, and I hope that this weekend allows you to reminisce on your time here and how that has shaped you to become who you are today. This weekend is to celebrate and thank SNHU alumni for their involvement in our future. Specifically, my journey started at Southern New Hampshire University with a family friend who happened to be an SNHU alum class of 1980. This alum showed me how unique the culture of the campus was and how I could benefit from attending this university. Southern New Hampshire University encourages students to express their true self and offers them the proper resources that they need to reach their highest potential. For me, being a part of this community has allowed me to see how impactful, innovative, and driven I am through the various opportunities I have been presented with. For example, Connection, an IT solutions provider, recently built a call center in Webster Hall to give 6 interns a chance to receive both sales and internship experience while being able to remain on campus. Throughout the application and interview process, it was amazing to see how helpful and supportive various faculty members and offices were. Without the help of my sales professor, I wouldn't have been aware of the opportunity. Without the help of the Career Development Center, my resume wouldn't have been prepared for the interview. Without the help from my peers and former campus employers, I wouldn't have had the courage to step out of my comfort zone and even apply for the internship. And without the help from Southern New Hampshire University, I would not be who I am today. The resources offered to me by SNHU have helped me excel in an honors program, become the president of the Student Government Association, and participate in a unique sales internship program. As the president of the Student Government Association, not only have I been given the opportunity to be the voice for all the students, but I have been given the chance to be a voice for SNHU. Throughout my time here, I have realized that the resources offered to students by Southern New Hampshire University can greatly help them to discover who they are and help them find their passion. My hope is for all the students to be aware of the resources that are made available to them and utilize them to their fullest potential. I would like to thank all of you for being here this weekend. It is because of all of you that these resources are readily available to each and every SNHU student. I look forward to getting the chance to meet many of you throughout the weekend and hearing the stories of how Southern New Hampshire University has shaped you to be the person you are today. Thank you.
So this is when I say get up, get food, get drinks, and enjoy each other's company and all the activities of the weekend. Thanks for joining us today.